Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to take you behind the scenes of my health journey and share the 5 powerful habits that completely changed my body, energy, mindset, and life for the better. If you're stuck, overwhelmed, or just need a little motivation, this is for you. These are simple, practical habits that anyone can start today. Let's dive right in. Alright, let's talk about food. We all gotta eat, right? It's one of those universal things that connects us all. But for the longest time, food was my enemy. Not because I didn't like it, I love to eat, but because I had zero control over it. I was living that classic on-the-go lifestyle, grabbing whatever was fastest, cheapest, easiest. Sound familiar? Yeah, thought so. It's a common struggle. It was a recipe for disaster takeout containers piling up, my energy levels all over the place, and don't even get me started on what it did to my gut. Then I discovered meal prepping. Now, I know what you're thinking. Meal prepping? Sounds boring. But trust me, this one habit changed everything. It was a total game changer. It's not about choking down bland chicken and rice every day. It's about taking control of your nutrition, knowing exactly what's going into your body, and ditching the decision fatigue. Imagine this. It's Sunday night, you're chilling, maybe listening to some tunes, and you whip up a big batch of something delicious and nutritious. Boom! You've got lunch for the next 3 days sorted. No more stress. No more last-minute scrambles, no more caving to unhealthy cravings, just good, clean fuel to power your week. It's a total game changer. I started small, just prepping a couple of lunches a week. Then I got more adventurous, experimenting with different recipes, trying out new ingredients. It became a fun and creative process. Okay, let's talk about sleep, or as I used to call it, the thing that gets in the way of productivity. Yeah, I was one of those guys burning the midnight oil thinking I was outsmarting the system. But in reality, I was sabotaging myself. My mind was foggy, my workouts were weak, and I was basically a walking zombie. Then I had an epiphany. What if instead of fighting sleep, I embraced it? What if I treated it like the non-negotiable essential ingredient it actually is? So I started prioritizing sleep like my life depended on it. And you know what? It kinda does. I'm talking 7 to 8 hours of quality shut-eye every single night. No more late-night Netflix binges, no more scrolling through social media until my eyes bled. I even started treating my bedroom like a sleep sanctuary. I'm talking blackout curtains, cool temperatures, the works. And the results? Let me tell you, it was like upgrading my brain to the latest operating system. My focus was sharper, my energy levels were more consistent, and my workouts? Forget about it. I was hitting PRs like it was nothing. But it wasn't just about the physical benefits. My mental game was on point too. I was less stressed, more patient, and my overall mood was way better. I felt like a new person, ready to tackle any challenge that came my way. Sleep, it turns out, is the ultimate life hack. Alright, let's talk about movement. And before you click away, thinking this is going to be another go hard or go home speech, let me stop you right there. This isn't about becoming a gym rat or training for a marathon. This is about incorporating movement into your everyday life, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem. I used to think that if I wasn't sweating buckets or pushing myself to the limit, it didn't count. But that kind of all-or-nothing thinking kept me stuck in a cycle of starting and stopping, never really making any progress. Then I realized something crucial. Consistency trumps intensity every single time. It's not about having the perfect workout every day, it's about showing up, even when you don't feel like it. So I started small, a 20-minute walk in the morning, some stretching while I watched TV, a quick bodyweight circuit in my living room. It wasn't about crushing it, it was about building the habit of moving my body every single day. And guess what? It worked. The more I moved, the better I felt. My energy levels soared, my mood improved, and I even started craving healthier foods. It was like a domino effect, one positive habit leading to another. Alright, let's talk about something we all know we should be doing more of, but probably aren't: drinking water. Yeah, I'm talking about that clear, tasteless liquid that makes up like 70% of our bodies and is essential for, staying alive. I used to be the king of dehydration. Coffee was my lifeblood, energy drinks were my pick-me-up, and water, well, let's just say it wasn't exactly my go-to beverage. And my body definitely felt it. I was constantly tired, my skin looked dull, and my digestion was a mess. Then I decided to make a change. I challenged myself to drink a gallon of water every single day. And let me tell you, it was a game changer. Seriously, I felt like a completely new person. My energy levels skyrocketed, my skin cleared up, and my digestion was smoother than ever. But it wasn't just about the physical benefits. My mental clarity improved, my cravings decreased, and I just felt more alive. It was like my body was finally getting the hydration it craved, and it was thanking me for it. Now I know what you're thinking. A gallon of water? That's insane. But trust me, it's easier than you think. Alright, let's talk about the one thing that completely transformed my approach to health and fitness: tracking my habits. And no, I'm not talking about obsessing over numbers on a scale or counting every single calorie. I'm talking about focusing on the small daily actions that ultimately lead to big, long-term results. See, I used to be all about setting ambitious goals. I'd tell myself I was going to lose X amount of weight, run a marathon, or build six-pack abs. But more often than not, those goals would end up feeling overwhelming and unattainable. Then I realized something crucial. It's not about the goal itself, it's about the systems and habits you put in place to achieve it. It's about focusing on the process, not just the outcome. So I started tracking my habits. I got myself a simple habit tracker and started marking off every single day that I completed my desired actions. Did I drink a gallon of water? Check. Did I move my body for at least 30 minutes? Check. Did I eat a healthy breakfast? Check. And you know what? Seeing those check marks add up day after day was incredibly motivating. It gave me a sense of accomplishment and progress, even on days when I didn't feel like doing anything. But it wasn't just about the motivation. It was about building a sustainable lifestyle. Tracking my habits helped me stay consistent and accountable. It made me realize that small, consistent actions can lead to significant changes over time. By focusing on daily habits, I was able to create a healthier, more balanced